Thank you, Jasmine, and thank you all of you to give me such an opportunity to come to share with you. And my name is Wong. I'm from ATAL Technologies. Let me get my cheat sheet first. And ATAL Technologies is a company of the ATAL Group. Many people know our company by our famous or well-known engineering services and products, such as the building services, environmental engineering, data center, elevator, escalator, healthcare, and access control system like e-channels. ATAL is a system integrator. We just implement a project, construction stage tunnel access control system for the Express Rail Link Hong Kong section for the MTR. Our project wins the 2015 ICT Bronze Award for Best Smart Hong Kong Internet of Things application. And that's the top, and that project fits today's topic quite well, and that's why I'm asked here to share with you on a system. Let me give some background. Let me give you some background about the project first. It is a construction site, a long tunnel, 26 km, runs all the way from West Kowloon to the mainland China. It's a very large-scale construction site. The tunnel is divided into sections, and each section is managed by different civil contractors. Workers inside the tunnel can access different sections of the tunnel after the tunnel breakthrough. It is very hard to count the number of people inside the tunnel when there is emergency handling needed. The objective of the project is to provide better safety management for workers inside the tunnel. To provide better response to the emergency and have minimum impact to the worker. Also to be an easy-to-use solution. I would like to give you some idea about what the tunnel environment looks like. Here are some photos of a typical tunnel under construction. Do you have any idea, if you want to get into the tunnel, what you have to do before that? Yes, you have to put down your name tag before you go into the tunnel and take it back when you get out of it. Some civil contractors may use the RFID cards to do the same check-in, check-out service. I would like to give you a brief introduction video about our system, and then I can talk about a bit more on our system. This is the overview of the system. Basically, we have 4 major parts. Inside the tunnel, we have the readers and also the access point controllers. The readers detect the RFID tags that are carried by the workers. The access point controller collects the tag information from the RFID readers and passes the data to the central computer. It also monitors and controls the devices inside the tunnel. The central server, it is basically a cloud storage, stores the centralized data. It also provides the web server services to the client computers. Users can access the data through the web browsers to connect to the central server. In the site office, we have the remote terminal and the portable validation units. The remote terminal basically is a computer, provides the web browser to connect to the central computer. The portable validation unit is a handheld device with RFID function. The worker's information is downloaded to the handheld through the remote terminal, such that spot check with the handheld can be done in the site office, as well as inside the tunnel. And then the last one is the control center. Basically, we just put a web console there, and we can have the our system being monitored. And here is the level architecture. Basically, all the components are connected through the internet with the 3G connection. Here is the example of the installation of reader. We are using a simple gauge concept. And firstly, we divide the whole tunnel into small sections. After the readers are installed at the entrance or boundary of each zone, such that workers carrying the RFID tag passing the readers of gauge can be identified and we know which section the workers is in. Our system currently have a few functions to fulfill the objective of the projects. We keep track of the expiry date of the construction site safety card, also called the green card, and confined space qualification of the workers. So we can make sure that workers inside the tunnel are qualified. We also have the real-time count of the worker by zones. We use a small active RFID tag. It's so small that worker cannot even notify they are wearing the tags. And we have a web-based architecture, simple and clear graphical user interface. User can use web browser to access from anywhere, even with the smartphone. Data can be shared among users in different websites. Also, data and report can be retrieved anywhere if needed. Here are some scenarios that our system can help with an incident occurs. In the normal days, multi-constructors are working inside the tunnel. Each section has its own access control. Workers put down their name tag and go into the tunnel and then get it back after they go out. Simple rule. Where you get in, where you get out, no exception. But if that incident happens, like fire, where would the workers go? Obviously, go as fast as they can. By installing our system, we can easily and quickly trace where the workers are during the incidents. And with the current system, it is taking time and hard to find out where the worker is. The concept of a solution is very simple, but we also have some challenges during implementation of the system. The RFID text is detected within 60 to 80 meters in open area. However, believe it or not, the signal can reach up to 1 km. It is because the huge metallic structure, long power and signal cables along the tunnel and the tunnel can be an enclosed passage. It will affect the signal. Also, the 3G signal, sometimes it may not be available or it may not be stable. Power supply, we have the backup battery installed in case the power is unstable or disconnected. Also, we have environmental challenges. The construction site is changing quite often. Our system uses a modular design such that we can relocate the tunnel devices quickly and easily. Here's the benefits we can provide to the customer. We can have speedy access to people cards in case of emergency. And also, we can check the qualification of the workers. Also, to the community, we can have a stable working environment and better image of Hong Kong overseas in safety. Here are some photos in the tunnel I can share with you. The installation and testing on site. Here we also have the testing, and we may use a notebook for real-time testing on site as well. Closer look to the APC, access point controller. We build it and design in Hong Kong. It can support the RFID readers. And also we have a local storage in case the network outage. And then after we show off the network, we can forward it back to the central computer. The text and the different affection of the text on the camera. About software, we can have a different level of user privilege for data access. The system can also provide alert for backup battery is in use, workers' qualification is expired, and disconnection of the readers or the APC. A single click at the portable verification unit can read the RFID text information and the workers' information. Simply just put the PVU on the cradle. We can synchronize the latest data from the centralized computer. Both our client and ATAL are taking our step to improve emergency response and prepare for the unexpected. This is my presentation. Thank you very much.